Hi, I'm Russ of Aquarium. Welcome to Your First Tank. This is a video series that will help you set up your first aquarium successfully. Here's part 1, the location for your aquarium and the tank itself. Location is an important consideration when setting up your tank. One thing you should be aware of is windows in relation to the placement of the aquarium. Direct sunlight entering an aquarium through a window can cause a lot of problems with excess algae. And a bright window across the room can cause a lot of glare on the glass of the tank that makes it difficult to see your aquarium inhabitants. You also want to avoid placing your aquarium too close to air conditioning or heating units, which obviously could make temperature control of your aquarium difficult. Heating, lighting, and filtration will also depend upon a nearby electrical outlet. It's nice to have the aquarium near a bathroom or kitchen, as it makes water maintenance tasks easier. Aquariums are heavy, so it's important to give some thought as to what they'll be resting on. They need a firm, level surface. In most cases, except for really small aquariums, this usually means a commercial stand. It's just a lot safer than trusting a piece of furniture that was not intended for that purpose to hold so much weight. To get an idea of how heavy an aquarium can be, a small 10-gallon aquarium with gravel and full of water can weigh close to 100 pounds. Let's talk a little bit about the tank itself, starting with size. How big of an aquarium should you start out with? Well, as big as you can manage, really. There are a couple of reasons for this. First, a larger tank is just going to be a more stable system, more forgiving of mistakes. It will also allow you to keep larger numbers of fish and provide more variety in the types of species that you can keep. And now for a few tips about handling the tank. First of all, and though this may be obvious, you should never lift a tank that's full of water. You should remove as much as possible from the tank whenever you're going to move it. If at all possible, only move the tank when it's empty. When lifting the tank, make sure to support the bottom frame. Never lift the tank by its rims, as they might detach from the tank, or even worse, the tank might crack. When you've decided where your tank is going to be, whether it's new or used, it's a good idea to fill it completely with water and let it sit for several hours or overnight to check for leaks. It's always better to find that out earlier rather than later. Those are some of the prime considerations for location and for the tank itself. Next, we'll talk about substrate, or in other words, what goes on the bottom of the tank.